Who they'd be paired with was a surprise to everybody.
It was time for the mentoring to begin. Jewel, John, and Jeffrey headed to the Gaylord Opryland Resort to find out which category they will mentor for the rest of the competition. Meanwhile, the contestants were anxiously waiting to learn their fate.
These kids have to grow exponentially in 9 weeks. You know, that's why we as mentors have to be so serious and so aggressive in trying to bring them along as fast as we can.
If you're not tough enough to handle me, you're definitely not tough.
This is gonna be great. Here we go.
You're all great singers, but we have a long road.
I'm just so excited to be here and help in any way I can. And
This is a competition between Jewel and Jeffrey and myself, and I want to make sure that my group performs the best. I want to smoke Jeff. I want to smoke Jewel.
everybody's trying to win the show.
I hate second place.
Also, I think that I've heard you guys do this song. I know you guys auditioned with it, and I'm a little worried about going forward how you're going to be able to do songs that you're going to have to learn every week. You guys have been singing that song for years, if I'm not mistaken. So, you know, I'm just wanting to see you guys step it up and not do something you're already comfortable with.
It's pretty good, though.
Yeah.
Okay, girls, that was good work. Fire. Wait a minute.
I could see a really
Wait a minute.
Okay.
And there was a lot of fire on that ring of fire. I was so worried about you.
I was gonna say I saw a noticeable change. Great way to take your notes and step it up. I like seeing you go from using a capo to doing the bar chords just on a musical note. That was good of you. Also, I like seeing you take your guitar behind your back and rock us one like Elvis.
You know something else? I'm gonna tell you something, what I think about you. First of all, I think your voice has such a folk quality to it and country at the same time. I'm sitting next to the reigning queen of folk country music right here, Jewel. And I'll tell you,
sing for the next thing?
that I expected something good, and that was even better. Go buy this girl's record and listen to it top down. It just came out, #1 album in the country. She's making folk country. Go listen to her. That was great, Ashley. You should be very happy with yourself. You're moving on. That's awesome, baby. Come on.
Thank you.
Wow, Ashley. That's some pretty good reviews there, I gotta tell you that. And what courage to come out and sing a Johnny Cash song, I'll tell you.
Singing wasn't a little shaky.
Have a seat.
Thank you, ma'am. Tonight it looks so pretty, yes you do. Sorry. Here, oh, sorry. Let me start over. I don't know. It's what you do to me. What is it? Me. There it is. Sorry. Not gonna lie, I was a little intimidated because, I mean, it's like Jewel, you know.
You know, I think one of your biggest challenges is going to be that other people have been performing longer.
Hey There Delilah is definitely an emotional song.
I want you to hurt me. I want you to mean it. Oh, what you do to me?
If I perform, you know, poorly, then it's only letting myself down.
So he's going to have to work every day. He needs to bring his heart to the table.
I'll just tell you, man to man, we're the only two guys in the room. You come off very, very, very sweet.
That's okay.
Not in a good way. Jewel, I don't know if you mentored this kid or made out with him for 30 minutes, but something went on. What happened?
I think you're just kind
That
of
was
jealous
terrible.
of him, John.
John, the girls
You wish you were
love
3
him.
inches taller and pretty. Come on.
Who doesn't want to look like this guy? I bet he wished he had written 36 top 40 singles too, but
No, I do think
he's not very good.
You were a little bit pitchy on that first part. You nailed it on the later parts. Okay. I do think you have a sweet quality. I personally don't think you have to be something that you're not. I've seen you interact with everybody. You guys know he's sweet. He opens everybody's doors. I think you can be who you are. It's not that you can't sing. You have to get better control of your singing. You know, I think you're going to be fine with more time, but
I think you
still
shouldn't
need a
be
little
on
more
the
time.
show. I think you snuck in.
Wow.
I think you snuck in through the back door.
All right. Thank you, Justin.
Yeah.
Hey, definitely listen to Jewel. I'll tell you what, have you heard her brand new album?
I have.
It is fantastic. Your album is incredible. If you're a Justin Gaston fan, call 1-866-9. Will the real Allison please stand up? I've seen two different people on 2 different weeks.
Yeah, that was much improved. I like seeing you. The song was good because we heard the tone of your voice, which is really important. You weren't just over singing the whole time. Way to stand there. I know it's hard. I kept seeing your arm want to move up, but you resisted. when in doubt, do what Reba does. She has such a lovely way of standing on stage and relating and being kind and accessible. I think that's something that you could really take a note from.
Thank you.
Are you crying? Are you crying just a little bit?
Just a tiny bit.
Are your eyes a little?
Don't let the makeup run.
You know what? Those are the right kind of tears, though. Those are not tear replays. You gotta look at that,
Here's
and you
what
gotta
I
go
need.
off that.
I need you not to act like a front person. I relate to you because I used to sing with my dad. I was in a duo, so I used to be real awkward. You need to take dance lessons. You need to do something to get physical.
I took
Sing
dance
great.
lessons, and I still suck at dancing. So.
You're still wandering around a little bit and not like focused on the performance.
The next finalist with enough votes to perform is, for Team Jewel, Tommy Stanley.
You really got the crowd going, but I'm still not sold on you. I think you got a ways to go.
I like what you did tonight, personally. I disagree with y'all. You gotta make sure you're not just doing movements, because that can get a little bit Vegas-y.
Jewel tells you how it really is and what you really see.
So, what were your song choices?
I'm really drawing to Save a Horse, Ride a Cowboy.
Really?
Yes.
Tommy's singing Save a Horse, Ride a Cowboy to John Rich, who wrote the song and performs it better than anybody else, is a bold move.
Save a horse, ride a cowboy. I'm taking a chance singing a John Rich song this week, but I want to prove to him I can make it my own.
You are such a kiss ass. I gotta say it again. You are such a kiss ass.
No, taking it to
He
the
is
shop.
playing up to you. He is playing up to you.
Well, it worked.
Now, why couldn't you have sung What Hurts the Most or something like that? He's kissing your ass, but it's the best one you've done yet.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good job. Watch out when you just rush it a little bit. Really watch your phrasing on something that rhythmic. Make sure you're not rushing your phrases. Just settle back and play on the backside of the beat a little more.
Well, I tell you what. Big Kenny's taking a little break right now. He's probably watching us right now, knowing him, because he's.
Welcome back to Nashville Star, where tonight we've given our finalists some extra help from the judges, who's going to be coaching them for the rest of the season. John Rich has the women, Jeffrey Steele's with the groups, and Jules got the men. And the contestant performing next is, as I turn into Porky Pig,
You seem kind of nervous to me a little bit. You're gonna have to get that under control. You really are.
Last week you sang great, but you were a little bit withdrawn.
I come across as a shy guy. Now I just have to learn to open up.
Whatever song you choose, I want to make sure that you're engaging the audience.
Someone told me long ago.
I'm worried on this song you're a little bit in danger of going through the paces. If you can't really bring some guts into it, it's going to be boring.
I really need to learn to bring the audience in and get to know me.
What Gabe needs to come to terms with is stepping into that moment and you own it.
I'm gonna make an extra effort to connect with the audience tonight.
Worry less about the band and the arrangement and just stick to the song. And you got a good shot at this thing.
Slow and steady wins the race. Keep that up. I was glad to see you enjoying yourself, smiling. Looks like you had a little more fun tonight. That's good.
You know what I know about you that America doesn't know about you yet? We're both Texas boys, and I know you're a single boy too, right?
Yes.
I saw you crying during that song. How bad do you really want this?
What?
How bad do you want this? What does this mean to you?
Well, John called me a crybaby, but these tears aren't fake. I'm so thankful to be on this stage, and every day I want to kiss it and say, thank God I'm here, and thank you guys so much.
I just want to say that your problem is not going to be demanding a lot of yourself. Your problem from one girl to another is going to be how to be kind to yourself, be forgiving of yourself, so you can go out there and shine. Don't bring all that weight. Don't let it bring you down. Let it make you shine.
Hey, I wasn't sold on this. This is some sacred ground you're walking on. There was a few pitch issues that went on, and I think you just need to calm down a little bit.
I'm excited to learn anything and everything I can from Jules. She's been there. My choice is John Mayer, Waiting on the World to Change.
Cool.
My friends, waiting on the world to change. I'm waiting.
Just make sure if you're going to do those riffs that mean something.
I don't want to hear you do it for no reason.
Her advice to me was singing a song is not about vocal gymnastics. It's about having the soul and the feeling ingrained in it.
I need some emotion behind it. You know, keep on waiting. And make sure there's times where you're just holding out.
Last week, the guy said I was pitchy, but I'm gonna show the world this country boy got a voice.
He's waiting on the world to change. You don't say world like that. You say world. You don't say world. You say world, you know? It's John, that's the way John Mayer interpreted that song. You're Cafe, you're not John Mayer. I haven't seen you yet, and that's a real problem for me.
Okay.
You got talent. I got to see something original coming out of you at some point. I like you singing, I don't see originality yet.
It's all right, thank you. Thank you, big guy.
Cafe, I did feel like you were a little bit stiff. It felt
Yes,
like you were a little uncomfortable still. I still really want to be able to see you just jump out, because I really know you have that in you. I just haven't really felt like you've just shut your eyes and brought your soul to it.
Okay.
But I want you to stick around one more week when the
It's
world
not
gets to see what you do on
Thank
your
y'all for voting.
It's
I'm here
not
one more week. I'll
mathematics.
try it. Thank you, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jewel.
Cafe, ladies and gentlemen. If you'd like to vote for Cafe,
I think America's crazy for having you on the bottom, too. Not to discount, but that was, you know, I think you're one of our better singers. That's a hard song, because Aretha has such a big, throaty, round voice that when you got on those high notes, it was a little bit thinner, so you got to watch that, just especially in comparison with that song in particular.
You started slow, you ended big. What would you give yourself on a 1 to 10?
I've seen, you guys got the crowd going, but I've also seen the crowd get going for Japanese karaoke singers, so can't always judge off this reaction. You guys just don't win me over.
That's fine. Thank you for everything, though. Appreciate it a lot.
I'm so glad you listened to me. I think this is your best one yet. I'm glad you didn't do the others.
the finalists receiving the least amount of America's votes and whose Nashville Star dream is coming to an end right now is... Third Town, you're eliminated. Which means congratulations to Melissa.